Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat. Welcome to another Check It Out. Doesn't have to rhyme, but today we're checking out Star Renegades. So I don't know much about this game, but well, maybe that's not true. I don't know a lot about this game. I know some. I know it's supposed to be like a roguelike that takes 2 to 4 hours. So it's definitely longer than what you would expect a normal roguelike to be, but it's also kind of like an FTL, but kind of like a tactical combat that has a JRPG skin, but not really that much of a JRPG as much as tactics. But anyway, we're just gonna jump into it and play it. A lot of content creators have already played it. However, I am not a big enough content creator to get early access, so we're playing it later than everyone else. I am recording this on the day it released. I will probably just release this video as an extra video tomorrow instead of waiting another week like I would for most of my videos, because I want it to be relevant. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this game at the end of this video. All right, let's dial it in. We'll move camera and stuff later, if we need to. What kind of attack is that? It's bullshit. Christ. Okay, so there was some sort of fleet attack on this mothership, what we assumed to be a mothership of the overlord of something. Killed everybody except for us. We got lucky. Great loadings, little icons, by the way. But then they chased us down. They ended up shooting us down, but we probably survived the crash. Over Norosh, a small force of mysterious raiders destroys the mighty Star Union Armada. Damn. The surviving starfighters attempt to regroup, pursued by the relentless enemy squadron. What a fucking... It's so good looking. It's actually crazy how good looking this game is. The art style is phenomenal. Win! Answer me! Let me know you're alive! I'm fine, Dev. Those enemy fighters are good. Really good. I'm lucky I managed to land in one piece. Hope we find out who this is. Like her suit. You get points for missing all those buildings. Thank you. Oh, Zub Curd. I've got more of those fighters on my tail. Where are they all coming from? I landed on the train by Fort Garin. If I can get to the base in time, you can get those anti-aircraft guns online. My thoughts exactly. That'll be a nice surprise for these fighters. Follow me. Great plan. I'll come when I'm at the base. Over and out. Starfighter. Not the best use of taxpayer credits. Nice. Oh, hello. Citizen. Oh, sure, the government tells us some mysterious fleet just appears out of nowhere. Next thing you know, they pass some law confiscating massive stockpiles of mega nuclear material, even though it's my right to own it. Huh. Well, man, I've got 1,700 crides written on the Armada. Maybe I ought to do a last second short. Was there someone else here? You? You know what? Sure, these raiders, there's a lot of people here that I didn't see at first. Come from another dimension, just destroyed our Armada, but I think we should hear them out. Hear what they plan to do post-occupation. Maybe they're into low taxes and grinding the poor into dust? That's some policy I could get behind. So yeah, there's a little area. Can we move it around like this? We can? It's kind of annoying that I could do it by mistake, though. Alright, I think we're all done here. I don't think there's anything of value for us. Oh. Thank you for your service, ma'am, but could you please send someone to clear that smoke and wreckage? We have children here. Going to the train station. So there's like these little hub worlds. Little tiny like sections you can look at people. I'm picking up some strange signatures on that train. Something tells me they aren't commuters. These raiders have ground troops too then, eh? Jumps right into it. Look how good this looks. Holy crap. Let's see how they are in hand-to-hand combat. Prepare to meet my doom. I think you mean your doom? Never mind, this will be a cinch. I'll take him out with a cleave. All right, here we go. Exposition and tutorial. Combat in Star Renegades is deterministic, meaning you can see your enemy's actions before they execute, allowing you to defend, crit, stagger, or even break them. All actions are displayed on the timeline. Check 1, 2. All actions are displayed on the timeline according to their execution time in the round. Sorry, except for instant actions, which execute immediately. Each round is 60 seconds. A unit's current health is shown in the status above their heads and consists of shields, health, and armor. Any effects are also displayed above the status bars. On enemies, you see the action they are going to execute. Shields are generated at the end of every combat. Health and armor can be increased or healed during camping or from health and armor crates found during your mission. You guys, we're not blocking anything as of now. How can I see how long it takes? Okay, it's at the top right. I mean, I can see it on the time bar as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, what, 4.5 ticks. I wonder if that just, if there's no like direct time thing, I wonder. Okay, but they're gonna attack us, right? We can see here, they're gonna fire. Can I see how much it hits for? What it does? Yeah, it's gonna hit me for 13 damage and break 1 armor. And then I am going to hit them for 35. And we'll start with that. Is he, okay, and he, knocks his back one as well. Boom! Cleave! We'll hit. He may be dumb, but I should probably hit him before he hits me. I'll recalibrate and crit him with a slash. Combat basics, crit bonuses. A critical hit, or a crit, occurs when a unit is hit before they execute their action. The crit bonus that is applied is shown below. I wonder if it's an addition or if it's instead of. It's got to be an addition. Main information. Crits can do extra damage, break an enemy's attack, pierce shields or armor, damage armor, or have other devastating effects. So be careful though. Enemies can also crit your heroes if they are hit before they can execute their attack. Dismissed. All right. So you're attacking again. Your crit does an extra 6 damage. It didn't say it had any knockback. This knocks back 20 seconds. What about cleave? Cleave only knocks back 10 seconds, so it's really slow. Is this an instant action? It won't even show me, so we'll just do what it wants so we could experiment later. Whoop, boink, crit. Shields down. Yeah, good luck getting through our shields, homie. Not even halfway there. That's got his attention. I'll smash him with a hue to break him and stall his attack. Attacks can stagger enemies. An enemy's action delaying it to execute later in the round, allowing your squad to execute more actions and crit before the enemy can act. The amount of stagger an attack will do when it crits is shown in green, besides the stagger delay icon, so 20 seconds. With careful planning, you could chain attacks together to land multiple staggers on an enemy and break them by pushing them into the next round. However, enemies have a stagger limit, denoting how many times they can be staggered before they are immune. This is shown on the timeline, so you could break them as many times, but you can only stagger them 2 times. Increases after they execute their... An enemy's stagger limit increases again after they execute their action. Okay. So, shouldn't his only be on... I guess it doesn't matter. I wish it just showed me all the attacks, but I know they want me to do what they want. We're not going to pay too much attention to this. We'll get really into it in a second here. Break. So it moves into the next round, and he got bled, I suppose. A slash should finish the job. That it will. I mean, I bet a lot of these attacks would finish the job. We even crit, we break one of their armor. They don't have any armor, though. This guy's super easy. Okay, so now it's at 1. So we staggered him once. Then it goes down to 0. So each time, okay, so understood. Whoa, he's got $2 or $4. Either way, we're rolling in it. Okay, I'm at the base. Just what I thought. It's been hit with some kind of EMP. Well, at least the coast is... Huh! Whoa! Teleported in. Union techs have been researching them for decades. How'd these guys do it? They may be more advanced than us, but at least we could take them out in a fight. Let's see how I do against the next one. Just remember your training. You'll be fine. I want that Titan hand, yo. Wow, I guess this shifted enough to expose one of those Titan hands? What? Why is there a bunch of Titan hands underground, yo? Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Click here. Line them up. Oh, this guy's scary. Holy shit. The Imperium will make you burn. Sounds like you could use some ointment for that. Now let's try a cleave. Quit telling me what to do, bro. Cleave. So he's only got one before he gets the guarantee attack. And he also pierces armor. There's so many numbers going on. Burning applies -7 HP per round, so I guess that pierces armor. Oh, it's blocked by shields. So if you have shields, you can't be burnt, I suppose. Oh, look, you can even see how much damage it's going to do if it hits. Okay, cool. So we're going to break 3 of his armor. He's got 8. Is that actually our best move here? I bet Sunder would be better. Maybe not, though. Boom! Resist! He resisted. We didn't break any of his armor, and he got to attack. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Maybe a lighter touch. Let's try Hue. All right. All attacks have a core damage type that describes what kind of attack it is. They are light, normal, heavy, flurry, AoE, counter, and combo attacks. That's a lot. Adversaries may be weak to a specific core damage types, take extra damage and delay, take extra damage and delays from them. However, they can also be resistant or even immune to specific damage types. Can we hover? Can we look over them to take a look? Where does it say here? Is it under traits? Pyro damage. Weak versus light attacks. Oh, but defend versus heavy. It's so weird that it's actually as a heavy unit. He's actually, it's the opposite. 50% damage versus pyro. So he's resistant to pyro, heavy. You want to do normal or light. All right, us. Oh, you could actually cycle your units too by going up and down. So wouldn't we want to do a normal normally? Why wouldn't you want to do this extra damage and break one of his armors? I don't know. Oh, on crit applies bleeding as well. That's probably pretty good. So it should extra stagger him, right? Have fun bleeding, nerd. Looks like bleeding does pierce shields. That's better. Now to slash him for another break. Yeah, this one's going to kick him further back. Cool. I feel like I would have done that in the opposite order, but maybe not, though. I mean, who am I to say the tutorial's doing worse than I would? I would probably die in this fight. Maybe not this one. His break limit is empty. So much for delaying him. I'll have to defend and minimize damage from the flame attack. We have a defend command. 40% defense and cannot be debuffed. I really like that. Oh, also it is an instant, so you cannot be crit as well. Worth noting. Good hit. Our shields are down. Okay, pal, I'm getting sick of you. Let's try to crack that armor with the Sunder. Armor absorbs damage before it reaches health. The amount of damage that it can absorb per hit is equal to the amount of armor they have. So we have 56 damage. We do 48 to the shields. And the enemy armor blocks 8. I assume the enemy armor blocks 8 from the shield. Oh, it only absorbs before it hits health. It doesn't... If you have shields, armor doesn't come into effect. Interesting. Attacks that cause armor damage on crit display the amount of armor damage done in the attack details. Some attacks, elemental types, can pierce armor. While it doesn't damage the armor, it can bypass them and go to health directly. Understood. Gets 8, and we get a crit bonus. We get a stun him. So it actually... How much damage does it actually do? 1. Weird that it brings them down to 1. Right? We're seeing that we're doing 8. But it's only going to do 7 for some reason. But instead of doing 30 damage, let's see how much we do. We did 44. So that's some sort of like 50% more. Minus 8, right? Something like that. His armor is completely broken. Now to finish him off, I'll crit him with a slash. So maybe you can't go below 1 armor. That should just be lethal. Kill shot. I will say I don't like having to do specific attacks, but this is a cool tutorial still. Like, cool enemy type to start off with. I could use those guns right about now. You got a trail of fighters right behind me. Roger that. Little sis to the rescue, I guess. Little sis. About to be the big sis. Fort Garen. Teach me. Fort Garen saw a lot of action in the Flux Wars, but now it's mostly used for training. Understood. Take that banner. Oh, we gotta click here to walk to the next zone. Banner, AA gun. Making sure there's no, like, loot. Probably not. This is just a tutorial. Probably not, doesn't count as, like, the first run, right? Oh, guns are powered up. I'll lead the fighters straight to you. It'll be like shooting zubs in a barrel. Oh, where'd that ominous otherworldly ship come from? I've got a bad feel. Uh-oh. Something else took remote control of the guns. That's not good. Ooh. Guess I botched the landing. Oh, you lived? We've got to get out of here. Can you walk? I'm fine. Just a little shaken. That was a close call. I found what you're looking for, mother. He's as pathetic as you said he'd be. Basilisk? Maybe I said cheese. Your life, it is nothing. Kind of sounds like dad, right? Not the time for jokes. I was like, okay, was that a joke? Remember, find his weakness and exploit it again and again. Maybe I'm sounding like dad now. Use inspection mode to view unit stats and who they are targeting. While inspection mode, you can also view units, traits, and effects and see what weaknesses, strengths, resistance, immunities they have. Understood. When targeting an enemy, you are shown a prediction of the outcome of your actions on that enemy for that round. If your actions will presumably result in the death of an enemy, then a kill shot indicator will be displayed. Important damage predictions and the kill shot indicator are not always 100% accurate because many things, heals, buffs, debuffs, defense buffs, can happen before the final blow lands, resulting in changed outcomes. Laser eyes. Okay, first of all, what are you weak to? Let's take a look at your traits. You're weak to heavy attacks. Good. How much does that do? That only does 38 damage. So you can take a look at how long everything takes. That's AoE, Siphon Stab. Can we switch characters? We can. They resist normal. It'll still knock them back, right? I want to know. So I think I want to do this. I know it's not very good. Can I break more of his stuff? Let's take a look. This breaks 8. So let's go ahead and just do a simple slash. Right? Knock him to the back. And then you are going to do your big ol' crit hit. Knock him out. Break his armor. Boink. You're broken. Why is your armor still intact? Why is your armor still intact? Teach me. Oh, because we didn't actually deal... You don't break armor until you get through the shields. Okay, what are you actually doing? You're going to hit her. Who are we targeting here? Here. You're going to go ahead and defend. Might as well, right? And you are just... It doesn't matter what you do. You can just do your highest damage attack. 40 times 2. You can also just do your... This is 47. Just hit him in the face. Hit him hard. Laser eyes. Oh! Boink. Alright, we can now hit shields. So you got your attack. Why? Remember the combo attack we used to practice? The one that broke Dad's Gravhopper? That's the one. Now's a good time to try it out again. Good idea. Just make sure we've got enough Fury first. Fury. Your heroes generate Fury by landing crits and breaks on the enemy. Crits generate 1 Fury while breaks generate 3 Fury. Use Fury to execute special actions or combos, maneuvers for devastating effects. Combos are special maneuvers that cost Fury and are executed by 2 of your heroes simultaneously. Each combo can only be executed once per combat. Combos are only available to heroes who have strong relationships, which can be increased during camping. It takes 26. I guess we could do it pretty easily. We need to? I mean, it is good. So you break 8. How slow is this? It's instant? Maybe you just can't do it this turn because it's 26, right? We can't stun this guy either, actually. He's still immune, I guess. But if we land a crit like this, we don't get to 26 right away. Well, sorry, let's just, let's take a look here. You're gonna hit her for 13 times 4. So you're just gonna guard. You're just gonna get some damage in. They're still immune, but you get to break 7 armor. And because you got the crate, you did generate 1 more. If we use this, oh look at now, this is like, okay, they're charging, so now we can use this. It does use both characters' turn, right? 100 damage and a crit bonus. Kill shot. Yeah, there we go. Can I see how much HP you have left? 120. And this is going to do 150. He's not actually weak to combo, but still. Let's go. Combo maker. Good shot. Sorry, Basilisk. You've got 200 armor. I've only got 60. Damn. Look at that. We just got 5 fucking credits, bro. We are loaded. Mysterious figure. A temporary setback. Mother shall shoot have a victory. This guy's way harder, right? Stay back, win. I'll take care of this guy. What he lacks in charisma, he makes up for in hideousness. Haha. Mother only wants you, Dave and Sphinx. Which one is that? I guess that's our main character. No way you're doing this solo. We need to work together to defeat him. Is this our brother? I thought this was our mom. Whoa! We're not winning this fight, are we? He's only doing half of your shields, though. I mean, so we could do our best, right? I'm pretty sure they're just gonna kill us. But first things, okay. Sorry, what are your weaknesses here? You have no weaknesses, no strengths though. Level 10. $40 damage. This is really bad right now. What does that mean? Hits a group, hits 1 target. What does this mean? I really wish I knew. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Honestly, just don't know. Let's go you first. 25, 20, 35. We gotta, is that a crit? So this is a crit. We get priority. But might as well. Like, Sunder is really bad unless you are breaking their armor. That's exactly what it's for. This will do extra damage. It's actually one of our most powerful attacks, which is crazy. This doesn't knock him back at all. Isn't that? Oh, so he actually needs the bonus. All right, might as well, right? We might be able to get through his shields here. He's got 44 armor, but it doesn't protect the shields. Oh my god, never mind. We're toast. Hey, we made some progress. Oh, we didn't even break him. Okay, what is he doing now? 1,300 damage. Okay. Okay, he's immune to being knocked back. Well, I mean, you could defend. Does it help? The answer is no. We're dead here. All right. So on a crit, you actually get back shields. All right. Well, just kill us. Ouch. You motherfucker! Mother, I have done what you asked. Bring me back. I cannot last much longer. Damn. All right. Bye, bro. I can't do this without you. Dav, come on, get up, please. I can't do it without you. The throne room is where, so that's sad. I guess that's our brother. The throne room is where you can view details on the Imperium hierarchy and all currently known leaders, behemoths, and adversaries. Adversaries! From time to time, you'll be brought here to witness events such as deaths, promotions, introductions within the Imperium. You can also access the Imperium throne room directly from the main menu. Adversaries are the elite soldiers of the Imperium. They are stronger, tougher, and have unique special traits and abilities. They also have unique personalities, so no two adversaries are ever the same. Adversaries can also be promoted, evolve, and grow stronger whenever they are able to defeat you. Adversaries are usually guarding a rare or epic reward crate. Shadows of Mordor. Harold. He is an Omega behemoth. Meanwhile, elsewhere... There, I found them. That's... Who's this? Mysterious scientist? Got it. That's where the Imperium have invaded next. They must have already started their attack. All right, the only thing left to do is turn you on. Boop. Beautiful, all systems go. Maybe this fight isn't over after all. I did a pretty good job making you look like a run-of-the-mill servo bot. That should come in handy. Now, Justin. We're not going to call him J5TI1N. We're going to call him Justin. Because that's what I think they're going for. We have to go outside. I'll let you lead the way. Boop. Beep. Boop, boop. Thank you, Justin. Bunker exit. I don't like the world navigation that much. Oh, Justin. These buildings usually aren't on fire. I would assume as much. However, I'm not here to judge. The attack just ended, but they'll be back soon to finish the job, so we have to hurry. The entry point is right over there. Boop. Come, Justin. Pay attention, J5. You need to walk through this portal and deliver the very important message for me. Find Professor Zurich. They're the only other person I could trust. They might be a little testy, but that's just how geniuses are sometimes. Find them and play the message I gave you. Can you do that? Yes, Obi-Wan. Oh, look at the emotes. Little dogs and cats and Justin. Take that as a yes. Countless lives are depending on that, though. Try not to let that give you a big head, or sphere, I suppose. Go through the portal when you are ready. Huh? What's wrong? Don't worry about me. Your mission's the only thing that matters anymore. Quickly go. Here we go. Let's hope this works. He made it. Good. Now he's hoping he can... Well, what are you waiting for? You've got me, haven't you? Oh, this looks... Wait. Is this still an occupation all up here? Many of you have told me what David meant to you. For that, I thank you. I only wish David were here so you could tell him directly. Thank you, Win. A moment of silence for our fallen warrior, please. Okay, so this is the funeral. Beep. 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 Now on to business at hand. Some of you have approached me wondering what council plans to do with these raiders. The one that destroyed the Armada, and killed Colonel Sphinx? Syphex? And as a member of Joint Chiefs, let me just say we have a plan. We're gonna kill him. We will rebuild the Armada stronger than ever, and we will send that vessel back to hell. Fuck yeah! America, or wherever we are. Professor Zurich, what did I say about not being... come here, give me whatever message you have. Burp. In the middle of studying something most important, unexplainable quantum phenomenon of my career, so whatever it is, I hope it's really shattering. Hello, Dr. Zurich. Okay, I guess that counts. Let's cut to the chase. I'm you, and you're me. We're from different realities. I know this is highly confusing even to you. I've sent this hyper-advanced servo bot across the quantum divide to warn you. Your reality is under attack even as we speak. Does this have anything to do with the Q71 entanglement phenomenon you've detected over Norosh? Precisely. You've certainly alerted the Star Union Council, and they've dispatched an armada to investigate. You've learned very soon the armada has been destroyed by a starship of unimaginable power, cloaked in the entanglement. This ship is from another reality, and its goal is to conquer your entire galaxy. I know, because they've already conquered mine. I've got to warn them, it's far too late. But when the council calls seeking your brilliant expertise on parallel realities, you'll need to have a plan ready. And that's where I come in. I know these invaders' next move and how you could stop them. If you follow my lead, your world has a shot. But if you fail, promise me you'll send Justin through the next reality they invade, because they will never stop. Now, listen up, here's the plan. First step is this. Reach out to General Geddon and play him this message. You'll need to explain it to him, but he'll help you form the kind of task force necessary to bring this invasion down. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behemoth present, behemoth present, behemoth present. Can we just skip to the Eternal? Nope. I would like to just skip to the Eternal. Should we play a little bit longer? We've only been playing a half hour. It's a perfect time to end a check it out, though. And then start a series if we want. Can I just take a second to say how proud I am to be here? Honestly, it's a dream come true. Mega Har Kahar. 11 armor. Oh, this guy's he's a sucker. Strength. Enrage when hit with pulse damage. Okay. 50% defense versus armor damage. That's pretty good. He's only got 2 armor, so it's not very good. Elite weakness. He has minus 50% defense versus crits. This guy is such a weak son of a gun. What a scrub. Yeah, this thing could be very cool looking in the future. Cool. Can we take a look at you? He's strong versus daggers. And he's also got just ungodly stats. Yeah. Okay. Like, it doesn't matter. He's a ball of stats. Oh, okay. Looks like this is going to be where we start the first run, huh? 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. The engineer said the landing would be smoother. I've gone through worse landings recently. As long as you and Justin survived, it's a success in my book. Oh, so they already do all that explaining. Zert, you shall help our companions out of their pods. It seems they're having a little trouble with the hatches. Let's take a look. Is this how you choose? Come in. Oh, Justin, help me out. What? Locked off. This game is horse shit. Archon's landing pods. So there's different landing pods. Zerks, Narza. How was the trip? All praise Lord Bartula for delivering us safely to the battlefield. Yeah, Titans be praised, etc., etc. I get it. Okay, so he worships those dead Titans, like this guy's hand. Look, you're not gonna try to convert me again, are you? Let's take a quick look here. So we've got our... These are our level up. Do we have less attacks than we did? Okay, there's a bunch of shit going on here. Okay. Back. We have a one-time use item. Heal health 50%. Looks like no traits. We're friends. So we have slash, cleave, and defend. We don't have all those other things, which are probably coming from weapons, I suppose. Can we change your name? We can. You're a Valkyrie. Maybe you're just a Valkyrie character. That's really cool. Okay. So normal slash, 25 damage, 13, pretty fast. And then you have a heavy that deals 40 damage, both to a single target. 3 armor, 1 armor. This is way more powerful if you can crit with it. But if you can't, this is actually this actually does more damage slightly even without the crit. And defend plus 40% defense cannot be debuffed. Okay. What do you got? So 60 and 200. This guy's got 75 and 75. He is 32, 2, and 15. What does that mean? What is... These are like base stats. Armor break. I don't know. Maybe it's like your defenses or something. This hits groups of enemies. AoE damage. Does very little damage, but it is AoE. Cancel damage over time effects and give 50 shields to, it looks like himself. Lasts for 2 combats. That's really good. And defend. So this guy is kind of a scrub right now. Seems way weaker, but his utility might be so super useful. Well, look at all this shit. Holy shit. Okay, let's ignore this. Nodo Cathoris. I'm locked and loaded, ready to roll out. Let's smoke these bogeys. What are you doing? Just talking like a space marine. Don't like it? I can switch to Nado normal style. Yeah, why don't you do that? No problemo. Normal it is, boyo. Enough chit chat. Move out. Take control of that Imperium base. Kill anything that slows you down. Don't get cocky, though. One of our elite officers will be stationed at the base of their elite officers. You'll have to go through him. We'll be in contact to provide stuff along the way. Now lock and load. Let's tag some stuff. Roll out. See, I told you that's a Space Marine stock. My spiritual teachings tell me that both parties are favored for our objective. Your wisdom clearly knows no bounds. Boss lady, just so you know, these fundamentalists aren't big on sarcasm. This is true. We preach a radical form of honest discourse, devoid of exaggeration or any form of subtlety. You do? No, that was my demonstration of sarcasm, you idiot human. Not bad. That was good. I bought it. This guy has no armor. Why does this guy seem so scrubby? Oh, 6 slots. Wonder if we just gather more as we go. All right, so you've got... Why does this guy seem so weak? 75, 75. I guess you've got way more shields. Not way more, but... So 30, you got really low shields, but you got pretty good HP. I mean, you got medium. 5 armor. Okay, you're just not tanky. She's just super tanky. Not that these people aren't tanky, she's just super tanky. And I want to know if these are defenses. I feel like they have to be, right? I just don't know. Straight shot, 15-second knockback, easy. Yeah, we'll figure it out how it goes. It's not that important. Attack is, do you think a card, are these all called cards? Are they one-time use? I don't know. Again, these are all things we'll figure out by experimentation. Normal shot, 25 damage, crit, you know, just slightly more damage. Blitz does light damage, knocks him back 45 seconds, and it's light, so this knocks somebody back way far. And it reduces their defense. It's pretty weak though. And then you have defend. Okay, so this guy is about knocking him into next Tuesday. Cool, guys. An unexciting end because we're just looking at our stuff, but I didn't want to leave you hanging without seeing what other squad mates could do. So this is where we're going to end the check it out. Guys, if you want to see more of the series, let me know. Spoiler alert, I'm going to play this for at least a full run, maybe 2 runs or something. We'll see, and I'll put it on the channel. Yeah, I'm just going to because I really want to play it and I want to see how it goes over. So guys, let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you want to see more or not, it's coming up. All right, I'm biting off more than I could chew with the amount of games I'm playing right now, but fuck, there's so many good ones right now. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with another Check It Out. That's going to be it for today. The for Platypus is for Platypus, and I will see you next time, friends.